go see where we hit.
I think with a 330 grain bullet, you're gonna see where you hit.
A little dusty. All right, well, we're out here getting set up to shoot a muzzleloader. Zach and I have a muzzleloader tag in New Mexico coming up at the end of the month, and it's open sights over there, and we decided we're just going to take one gun, go in light, maybe do a little backpacking. So Zach hasn't shot this gun yet, so we're gonna put him behind it, let him try it out. I just shot a Colorado mule deer with it a few weeks ago, and it's shooting pretty good, so we're just gonna have a little fun, shoot this steel target I have. This target is the size of an elk vital, so you got about 3 inches all the way around. You can't hit it or you're missing, so try to shoot in the center. Yeah, we're gonna have fun shooting this steel and get a little practice in, and hopefully shoot a couple mule deer at the end of the month. The gun of choice on this hunt is going to be the CVA Paramount Pro. It's got the Williams open sights on it, and adjustable cheek piece. It is a 50 caliber, and I think I'm shooting the 330 grain, shooting about 95 grains of Blackhorn 209, and it's packs a little bit of a punch. So we'll get this thing loaded up and throw a couple rounds downrange.
I'm lying.
Perfect center. It might shoot a little high at 100. So.
Oh yeah, felt it. It is a little bit high, but that's also a fouling shot.
So you hit right where you're aiming.
You want to throw one more through there and just see what we can come up with?
Yeah.
All right.
It is probably closer to dead on than it is high there.
Okay.
Kind of depends on where you hold your face on the gun too versus mine. Like, can you see that white ring a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing, or just a little outline of it?
A little outline of it.
Yeah, that's how I shoot. That one hit between the other two.
Yep.
That'll shoot a deer. All right, so that was our start at 100 yards. Zach hit one fouler shot and then two of them pretty much where he was aiming. He aimed low on the first shot and then aimed center on the second. So it's good shots there. And then we're gonna back it up another 100 yards and try it. About 210, muzzleloader. A little different season than rifle just because you get one shot, then you have to reload. A couple of these states have changed it where you can't use a scope anymore. There's kind of old school states like Colorado where you have always been open sights, but like Utah and New Mexico where we're going, they've changed it to open sights. So it's kind of why I set up here today. Got a dark target, open sights, kind of sun going down, a little bit of a realistic situation here to where you might find a deer on the shady side of a hill. So, you know, trying to find this darker target with a darker crosshair 200 yards away, it can be a little difficult. So practice how you hunt. You can see all right?
Yeah, but if I miss, I'm definitely using the sun as my problem.
Alright, Zach's put a few down range and I'm going to give it a try at 200. It's about 210, so see where I hit on this deer target. I'm pretty happy with that one. It was right in the heart, so I mean, I'd like to say that's exactly where I'm aiming, but at 210 yards with the open sights, you know, you're kind of just putting it in that spot. So these crosshairs are a little bit difficult to see on a black target, so a mule deer is going to be a little more gray. I think we'll be able to see the sight slightly better, but this is a fairly realistic scenario here, so we're going to put a couple more in it and see how we do. So far we haven't missed. It looks good. That's like perfect center. So
that's a good reference right there. Yeah, so basically where I was aiming was just, I put the crosshairs just below the top of the target.
nice.
Which makes about sense.
Yeah.
You know, about, what's that, 5 inches?
Yeah. Well, let's back up and do one more each at like 300.
Okay.
See, just to practice.
Yeah.
I feel like this might be around our max range for a mule deer sized target, and right here we are at 281. So see how this goes at 281 and go from there. So the powder will sit in the barrel like this, and then the bullet on top of the powder, and that ignites the powder and sends the bullet. I heard something.
Looks like I was just high.
Yeah, you might have hit just over.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe we're,
I think if you put that dash right in the middle,
yeah.
I think you should be pretty darn good.
Okay. I'll try one from there.
Okay. Oh, willow.
Yeah, so I kept that center crosshair like we talked on there, but I should probably be using that second one.
Maybe you kept it on the target itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe the way my face is on it. Damn it.
Looks like you just hit a little high left. Oh, a little low.
Definitely left. Actually, I think if I wouldn't have been, I think it would have hit if I was just a touch right.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it would have been right in this group right there.
I can't tell. Is it going between the leg and the target?
That's what it looks like.
Because it disappears for. I didn't hear a ding.
I didn't hear a ding either.
Right under, just barely under the heart. Yeah, you're like an inch from that other bullet.
Uh-huh.
So we're shooting slightly low, just like I was a little bit left and low, and Zach was right underneath there. So I do want to try one of these 270s and see what. Aim in the same spot. So I'm shooting a 330 grain bullet out of this muzzleloader, but I also have a fair amount of 270s. So I haven't shot the 270s yet, so they're probably not going to group in the same place the 330 is. So I'm just checking the 270 for height on where it might shoot compared to the 330. Got it. So, where'd you aim on that one?
Aimed exactly the same way that I did, where I put the crosshairs
Like,
right on the top.
okay.
So then my middle line was down here.
You hit right in the heart there.
Oh yeah.
So they're shooting pretty close to the same.
They are.
That 270 is a little bit higher.
A little bit. I mean, you're talking about 2 inches, 3 inches. That definitely could have been my positioning and my cheek on that.
Yeah. So this is a 330 grain and this is a 270 grain. And I'm sighted in with these 330s, but we just tried the 270 and it's hitting pretty much the same spot, maybe a touch higher. So Zach just shot a 270 and hit the target in the heart. I'm gonna try one and See how it goes.
Just left of the heart.
Yeah, so Zach and I's rounds are super close to each other using that 270. So started at 100, 200 and ended at 280. Both shot slightly low on our first shots at 280. Made adjustments and hit where we were supposed to. How'd you like it? Did you feel comfortable?
Felt comfortable. That sight's really nice on that gun. Like, it kicks like a mule, but not bad.
Yeah, so we got 2 more weeks until our hunt, so we're gonna come back out here and practice one more time. Kind of figure out our max range on a mule deer, and we'll be ready for the hunt. So
maybe paint that target white next time.
yeah, I mean, you know, it's gray like a mule deer or something. But yeah, getting pretty comfortable. I mean, very comfortable at 100 and 200. Like I said, first round miss at 280, so we just need to improve on that just a little bit. And,
Agreed.
And then we'll be ready. All right, we are loading up 95 grains of Blackhorn 209 powder. A couple ways you can measure muzzleloader powder. You can measure by volume, so you can have like a scale where you pour it in there and it'll tell you by volume, or by weight. So every gun's going to shoot a little different. My gun tends to like 95 grains. For this to come out of your barrel accurately, you know, there's the length of the barrel, there's the twist of the barrel, there's different things that make this come out, and the amount of powder is one of those. So, you know, if I took this down to 70 grains, or if I took it up to 110 grains, it's going to fluctuate in how this bullet shoots. You know, 110 grains is going to make this go faster, but it also might make it shoot crazier. You know, your group might get bigger. Whereas if I take this down to 80, this bullet's going to go a little slower, but it might be that sweet spot to where the speed of this bullet and the VC of this bullet tighten up your group. So it's really whatever you want to achieve. If you're looking for a faster bullet or a more accurate bullet or whatever it is, you just have to find the right combination of this stuff, one of these, and your barrel. Mostly you find what bullets are accurate by research. You know, companies make some accurate bullets, so you know, you have a good idea of which bullet you want to try. And from there, when you find out what bullet you want to try and you find enough of those bullets, then I always resort to testing with this, and I will go up in increments. So I'll shoot 3 of them at 90 grains, then I'll shoot 3 of them at 95 grains, and I'll shoot 3 of them, you know, and just see what the rifle likes. And then from there, that's what I use, and that's what I start practicing at distance with.